Happy Sunday, everybody. I got Pumpkin here with me. Greetings for everybody. Greetings. Yes, Pumpkin. Good boy. He just wants to play. I know we'll play after the stream. I don't got any dog products to show today. You can say goodbye. Okay. All right. Oh, he's just back here again. What? What? What is it? Hey, Rover. Hey, LA Cat. How you doing? What? 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 Is that what you want to play with? Is this what you're trying to play with? This old ratty little octopus thing? How ratty this is. All right. I can tell he's going to be bothering me throughout the stream today. We'll have doggy interruptions all day long. Hey, Patted, how you doing? I see you on Twitch. I have to have my AC on because it's a little hot, so hopefully my background noise isn't too bad today. I tuned up my Blue Yeti to try to get rid of the background fan, but hopefully it's not too bad, especially since I'll be pulling away from my desk a little bit from one of the products later. So welcome to the Sunday stream, everyone. Mrs. DragonBlogger isn't here with me today because she's on her way back from teaching Oliver how to drive. He just got his learner's permit, and he's 15, so they did a road trip together so he can get some hours and some drive time in on his permit. Hey, Mike, how you doing? I see you. Hey, Jeanette. So just me running the show. I put some Mrs. DragonBlogger's products in towards the end of the show that I'll cover. Since she isn't here with us in person, she is in spirit. And she occasionally just gives me status updates on how the traffic is coming back from Las Vegas on the road right now. So I have a couple of products, some on hand, some videos as usual. Start off with some Gobi products, 2 I have on hand, plus the rope lights, which James has, which is an awesome product I wish I had. Yep. Don't forget, tomorrow I will be drawing the winners of the screenshot proof. You take a screenshot of yourself following and email it to proof@dragonblogger.com. Tomorrow, the $25 gift card winner gets chosen and contacted. We also have a lot of giveaways going on right now, and including 2 giveaways this stream. We're going to be giving away 2 $5 gift cards plus a mystery box, which is a mystery box of used items, products, something we've reviewed, covered, unboxed, and we package those in a box and send them out. Usually could be one big gift or a bunch of smaller items. You never know what you're going to get with those. Seems to be pretty popular. People tend to like winning the mystery boxes. We'll keep doing them until I run out of products to give away or people just are tired of the mystery boxes. So we've got the gift cards this stream. We've got the mystery boxes this stream. I'm going to post the link in chat. It is the dragonblogger.com/gift card link. And there's both widgets on the same page to enter. It is not the Enter Live link. It's the gift card link on Sundays. So make sure you do that one. Next, we have the gaming laptop giveaway going on the website that is not drawn on a live stream. That will be drawn in several weeks. But that's one that collects a lot of entries, and you could, the more entries you do over time, the better your odds of winning that one. We also launched another new giveaway today, which was for the Amazing Car Portable Jump Starter, and there'll be 2 winners for that one. The brand is sponsoring 2 of those to be given away, and those are excellent in case your car battery is dead or your car won't start. You could jump start your own car without needing. It's like these mini jumper cables attached to a power bank with enough power that you could jump start your own car without having to use somebody else's car or call AAA. Very, very valuable prize. Yeah, I know, James. In your case, is it just a battery? You have those, so I'm sure that that didn't cut it for you, right, today? Poor James. Bad luck. Finally, he's back home, but his car broke down. Bad luck today, man. All right, so we'll kick off with these cool Gobi rope lights. Now, we did this little kind of music video showcase here to show you the different patterns and colors on it, and it just does a really good job showing off just how amazing these Gobi rope lights are. Let me fix that. works, let me know. Yeah, let me take the volume down slightly. If I'm still coughing a little bit, it's because I still have a cold. So real quick, I want to point out there's so many different colored segments in these rope lights that you can see how like every what is it, about an inch of thickness, how they get different colors at every inch thickness level. It can change the colors. This allows so many alternating patterns of colors. These rope lights give you a lot of options, and these rope lights are fairly flexible. So while James coated his entire desk with them, you can see some streamers and entertainers will take the rope light and they'll shape like signs on their wall. Like they'll shape business signs, logos, because you could shape them. They're very flexible. And so there's a lot of things you could do with them. Just really, really amazing. And every inch matters, right? And these are just so vibrant. I just love it. I like these versus the strips, just because to me the strips are cool, but these are just so much more vibrant and they just look so much better. So if I was going to choose between rope lights or strip lights, I would choose the rope lights myself. Although I will say the rope lights cost more, obviously, because they're higher quality, they have more color, there's a lot more versatile, and you get less length of rope light than the equivalent price in strip lights. So that's just the only thing to note is you'll pay a little more for the higher premium on the rope lights versus the strip lights. So next on the list, I've shown the video multiple times before, so I'm going to talk about it in person for this one. So these are the Gobi pathway lights, and I have these on my driveway, and I've had them ever since I installed them. So I'm going to show you the app on these, and I can show the video again if you want to see the video again, but I just want to show you how much I like these lights. And Gobi has this one app where everything is in your one app. And by the way, I'm going to put myself on camera here. It won't focus in on the phone if it sees my face. I have to make sure it can't see my face. So close I can get there. A little better. All right. You can see I have multiple Gobi products. The smart ground lights are there at the bottom left right there, or right? All right, it's right. I've got them connected, and I have them set to, what do I have set to right now? I have them set to some sunset glow, but you could choose all sorts of different patterns on the pathway lights and all your Gobi products. You could just do different scenes. You could do DIY colors. There's just so much versatility. You could have mic on where it basically just picks out ambient outside noise. Like I had it on mic mode where when people were walking their dogs and walking by and their kids were talking, the lights were flashing to the sound of their voices and things like that. So there's all sorts of things you could do with them. I'll show you the video, but I'll skip around it a little bit. But I really love these pathway lights. Actually, every Gobi product I've ever had, I've just been a huge fan of. I haven't found a Gobi product I haven't liked yet. So let me show you these pathway lights here. And I'm not going to play the whole video like the setup. I'll just show you how they look on the ground.
I'm really bright and vibrant.
So again,
RGB lights are.
You can kind of see the color patterns that I was playing around here. I had these on 4th of July. I had these in fireworks mode, and they would just kind of like pop and explode like fireworks in different colors. They're just really, really cool.
Starry
really
night,
ambient.
so many different color patterns. You could change the color of each individual light to be whatever you want, or you could cycle through all the patterns, everything from fire to fireworks to pulsing lights.
So they make real good pathway lights for your driveway. You can use them to line your garden. You can be creative and have them around your trees or garden in the yard. For me, they just did a good job lining my garage and my pathway and
party mode. But this would obviously annoy your neighbors. Imagine having all these ground lights. You can see how bright they are. Imagine having your driveway constantly lit up. But it's great for the holidays.
And they are super durable.
All sorts of like Halloween colors.
It's rained numerous times. My sprinklers go off over them every single day.
Things you can do with these driveways.
The landscapers mow over them. Even my car's driven over them, and the wheels have gone over them in the grass, and they're extremely durable. They do not get damaged. They're just very, very durable. Great pathway lights. A great option. And a lot of people upload their own color, like they create their own color patterns and they upload them in the Gobi community. They have their festival in their community where you can upload your own. It's called the Effects Lab, and it's so cool. You can just go in and just upload your own colors, and you can upload your own patterns. Like they have deep sea, they have moonlight, they have raindrops, which kind of flicker like raindrops randomly. There's just so many cool patterns, and I like checking in every month and seeing what new color patterns people have uploaded. Now, again, as you can see, I have multiple Gobi products on here. So the next one I'm going to switch to is I unplugged it from my wall to show it better on the stream. This is the Gobi smart plug. Has a button on the side to turn it on. This is also how you initially put it in pairing mode. It's hard to see. There you go. You can see my button now. And when it's on, it turns blue. It'll show you it's in pairing mode. And these Gobi smart plugs, you set them up in various parts of your home. You assign them in the app. Like I have Office 1, Office 2, and you could basically control them. They could use Alexa, voice control, Google Voice, Siri, whatever you need. And you could use them to turn off lights in the other room. Like let's say, most often with me, I leave my office a lot, and I usually have this lamp over here plugged into this smart plug. And I often leave my office at night, and I go to the other side of the house ready for bed, and I always forget to turn off my light. Even though it's on the switch on the wall, I still forget to turn it off. So I'll just pop open my phone and just turn it off via the phone, just because I'm too lazy to walk back to the other side of the house and turn it on. But there's other things you could do with it besides that. You could set timers, right? So let's say you're going out of your house at night and you forget to turn your lights on, because you want to have your lights on at night if nobody's home, make it look like somebody's there. You could do things like that. You could set timers so that it goes on specific times of the night, different rooms. You could give the appearance that people are home when people are not home. There's all sorts of creative things you could do with the Gobi smart plug besides just simply use it to power on and off something in a room, right? So I tend to like using these smart plugs. I have several of them, and because the Gobi ones all sync in the same app and you can just keep adding and adding and adding to them, that works out really well. So that was my third Gobi product. I think there are only 3 Gobi products to stream, but I like them all. Use them all regularly. Highly, highly recommend them. Hey, Joanna, how are you doing? Hey, David. Just a reminder, this stream will be doing the gift card giveaway and the mystery box giveaway. And the link I'm going to post in chat right now. And I'm about to sneeze, regrettably, and I hope I don't. Don't want to sneeze. I'm still getting over this cold. I'm on the last tail end of it. So if I cough a little bit, bear with me. Next up on the list, so I ordered this on Prime Day, and I just got this a couple of days ago. Finally unboxed it, played around with it a few hours last night. This is my Apple Watch Series 7, and I'm already super, super impressed with the Series 7. Number one, I like the larger 45 millimeter screen. I prefer the largest screen on a watch as possible. You can see I already have my, I have it set to a mode where if it gets taken off your wrist, it then requires a passcode to unlock. So as long as it's on my wrist and it stays on my wrist, it won't require a passcode. But the moment it comes off my wrist, it requires a passcode to unlock. But you can see my lock screen here. You can change all different types of lock screens here. As I have the planet Earth, and it actually shows your. Now, why is it showing the lock when I lift it up like that? That's weird. Oh, there we go. See now? And it shows your location too in real time. It shows a little glowing red dot of your location and where you are in the globe. So it's functional, not just decorative. And it's just a really, really nice. Hey, Margaret, how you doing? Miss DragonBlogger is not with me today, but she's on her way back and have some of her products in the carousel. So I was using this watch. I was doing the usual things, right? I like that it does blood pressure monitor, blood ox, O2. It also does kind of like an EKG reading, although they warn you that it can't really detect if you have a medical issue. It actually does a really good job doing an EKG and a heart reading, and checking to see if you have any sort of arrhythmias and things like that. And though they can't make medical claims, if you're familiar and you've seen the news, the Apple Watch has actually helped save people's lives. It's basically given them alerts and helped people detect when they had arrhythmias, when they didn't know they had arrhythmias. So the amount of tech they put into their products really stands out from other types of smartwatches. And that's one of the reasons why I got it, is because, lately I've been doing a lot of rowing before I got a cold. And I've been pushing my heart rate into the 160s and 170s. So I kind of want to use this to help track where I'm going, plus track my sleep a little better. So that's why I got this. Now this is the blue navy band that it comes with. It's actually a really nice band. It's not bad. I've had silicone bands before that irritate my wrist and cause me to have rashes on my wrist, but I tend to not like silicone bands. So though I got the one with the silicone band, and I really like the dial on it. By the way, super nice screen, super nice dial, crystal clear resolution, and I've also already was able to preload the Audible app on it and several of my apps to where I don't even need to have my phone with me. I can just preload my Audible on the watch and then listen to Audible through the watch, or pair my earbuds through the watch without even my phone, which usually my phone's on me all the time, but there's just so much you could do with the Apple Watch. I was really impressed with it. And I'm still learning it, of course. But, like the room and upgrade. Yes, I know. So, obviously, I got this one because it was on sale on Prime Day, and I know with the Apple Watch 8 coming out and the new series coming out, and I'm just at the tail end, they were going to be at their discounted prices. But, you know, not even I can stay up to date with all the latest tech. So I got these extra watch bands, which are next, right? And this is my first time opening these up. You can see, sealed. I wanted stretchy nylon fabric watch bands. I tried leather. I try metal. The metal pinches on my arm hands. I'm pretty hairy arms. So I tend to go with nylon or fabric or leather, right? So these are the nylon watch bands. You can see, I'll hold up here. Again, they come with a 4-pack, so you can accessorize, and I could wear a different color with whatever shirt I happen to be wearing that day, or if I want to accessorize, which I don't really accessorize much, but the white one and the gray one. And of course, taking bands on and off is just so easy. You just slide them in and out of their, you know, their placement here. Here, slide it out. This way, this way. Hey, wait, where's the mic here? Button. There we go. Button press, slide out. Button press, slide out. There we go. And you're good to go. Now, which way do these go? This and this. That's right. Slide that this way. Again. Slide that this way. And let it lock in. And good to go. And I think I have it backwards. So let me pull that back out. Because I think this loop part is supposed to be on the outside. Yes, that's the way it's supposed to be. Slide it like that. And slide it in like that. Easy to put, so easy to put new straps on and off, honestly. And then you would tighten it or loosen it like this. Loosen it, because if I'm going to squeeze this over my wrist, it's going to have to be looser. Loosen this up quite a bit. Oh, that's tighter. Come on, man. I don't know how to loosen the watch. There we go. There we go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. All right. So, it's still kind of tight. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. There we go. I got it now. There we go. That's about right. There we go. That's looser. Let's see if I can fit that over my wrist. Oh, it's real stretchy. Real stretchy. Ah, there we go. See? Yeah, I like that nylon. Nice and stretchy. It just stretches over. Works out pretty well. Yeah, and if, see, the fabric is breathable, right? Whereas the silicone's not breathable, and it tends to like because when you use a watch to measure your pulse ox and your heart rate, it's got to be fairly tight on your wrist because it's only accurate if it's fairly snug. But the snugger it is when you use a silicone band, you can kind of like that sweaty moisture that builds up between the silicone band and the skin. And I just tend to get more skin irritants, so I tend to do better with a nylon or a fabric or a breathable band than I do with the silicone band. And I already could tell you, I wore this watch to bed last night with these silicone bands, and this nylon band I just put on now, way more comfortable. Way more comfortable than the silicone band I wore last night. So I'll be leaving this nylon band on. I need to make it a tad tighter, which I'll do at this stream, but it actually is really nice. I can move it up and down really easily. Exactly. And for some reason, silicone just causes me to always have a little bit of rashes on my wrist. I like how it comes in a bunch of different colors. And I'll be rotating those out. I might switch to, I like the black for now, but that'll work. So if you do get an Apple Watch, one of the coolest things is how easy it is to switch watch bands and just accessorize. I know people who have dozens of watch bands. They accessorize like crazy all their watch bands. But so far, I'm really liking it. Again, I'm not going to charge it yet because I'm waiting for it to. I want to see how long the battery lasts on it. I charged it once, and I want to see how long the battery lasts between charges. But yeah, it's a good neutral color. It just goes with everything. Yeah, and I really, really like the size and the dial. It's just so stunningly high resolution, the watch display. Because my old watch was the Xiaomi one, right? This one. And the resolution display side by side is night and difference. The Apple Watch Series 7 resolution is just so much nicer. So much nicer. Yeah. Yeah, this is a nice little fabric. So I'll wear that for a while and see how that holds up. If I have trouble with the fabric, then I'll switch back to leather. Because I usually wear leather ones. But again, I've worn metal, but metal tends to grab onto my arm hairs and pull them. And so I get to have some issues with arm hairs. So next up on the list is a video. And I just found this video so funny when Nate did it. So this is the Clocky alarm clock. And normally you'd think this is a alarm clock you get for kids, right? Because it looks like a kind of little robot toy. Ooh, fiberglass stuck on your silicone band. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be irritating to the skin for sure, Mike. So this Clocky alarm clock is so cool because you think it's mostly designed for kids who are deep sleepers, kids that don't want to get up, things like that. But Nate's a super deep sleeper. And so Nate needed an alarm clock that would really be loud and wake him up. So I recommended he get like a sonic alarm clock. But then I saw this Clocky alarm clock and I sent it to Nate. I was like, hey, you got to try this. And so he did a test of this alarm clock. And you really got to see how this alarm clock looks. It was so fun to watch. Let's see. Here we go.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this really awesome and interesting alarm clock. So this is an alarm clock by a company called Clocky, and what this actually does is it will jump off of your nightstand while sounding the alarm and basically drive away from you or go around in circles, making it hard to catch. So what this is designed for are people that are very hard sleepers or people that find it hard to get up in the morning, which is exactly why we got this, because I have trouble getting up in the morning. But you guys can see right here, it's a very simple design, a very rugged design too. You have some controls up there on top, which will go through here.
I'm going to skip ahead to show you just because he's going through the features. It's an alarm clock, right? You set the alarms, like a thing. I'm going to show you how he tests it because it's so funny watching this thing in action. You got to see this. Watch this.
Show you guys what this does whenever an alarm does go off. All right, guys, so you guys can see that we are laying in bed right now. We have this set up to go off in about 30 seconds or so. So just set it up on your nightstand how you normally would with your, your normal alarm clock. So we'll just act like we're sleeping. And like I said, this is
Wait
really
for it.
good for people that find it hard to wake up in the mornings because it's going to roll off. And now this thing is built to be able to survive that.
Thanks for the follow, Sheila.
So let's just act like we're sleeping, dreaming about whatever it is you guys dream about. And this is just so nice and peaceful. I sure would hate it if something were to, start screaming. What is that? Help! No! Come here. No.
That's going to wake anybody up and annoy the crap
So
out of
as you
them.
guys can see, a very, very, very annoying sound, and it drives around. So that is definitely going to help you basically wake up in the morning. If you guys have been looking for a new alarm clock, if you guys are heavy sleepers or anything along those lines, definitely check out this from Clocky, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
Yes. So, and trust me, I've had kids that they wouldn't get up for school. They have their phone alarm set. They have their alarm clock separate from their phone set, and they have trouble just waking up because they're such deep sleepers. Something like this can be necessary just for grabbing that attention and moving around. Now, the funny thing is with my dog, Pumpkin, or my dogs, they would probably go ape and attack this thing and bark all over it. So my guess is this is probably going to scare pets quite a lot when it triggers. But, man, it's fun to watch, and it definitely will wake you up. I'm doing good, Busy. How you doing? Just a reminder, we're going to give away 2 gift cards this stream, as well as the mystery product. So you can go ahead and enter those. The link is right here to enter those giveaways. Next up on the list is the first of 2 Holy Stone drones. They're both on sale today. This one is the HS420 Mini. This is the more of the kids drone that you could use indoors and play around with. I'll show you the video on this one. My brother-in-law did this one. Here we go. Let's get this one loaded here.
Here we have a mini drone by Holy Stone. The model is an HS420. It says ages 14 plus. I'm over 14, so I'm sure I'll have fun with it.
I think so. He just got the alarm clock
drone
last week.
itself.
Literally just got it
It's pretty
like
small.
5 days ago.
It does work pretty decent. It does not like flying outside. With a camera on there. Looks like a headlight. Power button. We have a controller.
Taking a lot of sips of my green tea because I have to
Function.
constantly put liquid in my throat to stop like that burning match itch in the back of my throat. My cold.
I'll tell you what that one.
So I'm having to constantly soothe it. Hey April, thank you for the follow.
To turn it on and off, you hold it for a few seconds. And it's on. There's your high-low setting. And then you can download an app. Information provided in the instruction manual. And with the app, you can connect wirelessly to the drone. This remote holds your phone, and you can fly it first person. You get a toolkit with 4 extra props.
I'll go ahead and I'll put
think
this
we need
a
too
little
much.
forward.
Because it does have some really nice.
To some flight testing. Yeah.
There we go. It's blinking because there's not a remote connected to it. So we're going to turn our remote on.
Yeah, peppermint tea can be tricky because peppermint can trigger acid reflux in people.
You'll take the left
Mint
joystick
can sometimes
up,
be an acid
down.
inducer, aggravator.
All right, now we're going to set the
Even
gyroscope.
peppermint tea can sometimes
Supposed
get
to
me
be
a
on
little bit of acid.
level
acid reflux.
spot, and you take both joysticks and press them down. See
Oh,
how
I just have
fast-
tail end of a cold.
quickly flash.
It's in my throat and lungs.
Oh, we're done. We're good to go. Let's see how this auto takeoff works. It works. Auto takeoff works. You just press it once, and that's it. All right. We'll go up and auto land. Right in my hand. See how this works.
My dogs would literally jump and try to bite this thing out of the sky.
Oh, it worked.
So now he does some footage from it in his living room. Again, this is a beginner's drone. Good to let kids play around with. Doesn't cost a ton. Highly durable. The little propeller blades on it are protected by the little shell, so it's not going to snap the blades easily. It's a good option to get your kids if you want to get them a little drone, like an easy drone, but you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on a drone that may break. It's a good option to get them a starter drone to play around with, just to see if they like it. Yeah, it does remind me of those little bugs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is a tad noisy. I could see potentially a cat or a dog wanting to attack it. Now, for a little bit more of a premium drone, one that's good for taking shots up around the beach, forests, or cabins, or seeing if your gutters need to be cleaned. That's what somebody said they would use a drone for, is to go inspect their roof and see if their gutters need to be cleaned. That's when you can get into the Holy Stone HS700E. Can't remember off the top of my head who on my team covered the 700. Let's find out. It is James.
This is from Holy Stone also. This is their HS700E. This is a non-foldable drone, guys. So this is actually a full drone in the case, in the kit. As you guys can see, has independent ESC brushless motors and the 2.4 gigahertz.
Hey, Genie V, welcome. Hey, Garrett.
View if you guys really need. On the other side, it tells you about the electronic image stageability with the 4K Sony CMOS.
I think the fabric
sensor.
makes my
Yes,
wrist sweat more than the silicone now that I think about it.
at
Maybe,
30
I'm not
frames
sure.
per second.
Could just be I'm hot in here
Also
because
does
the
4K pictures.
lights on are making me hotter.
Cool. Also has the adjustable camera, which is 90 degrees up and down and 108 side to side with wide angle. This also does the same thing with Follow Me. You guys can set it to your phone. It will follow your phone and keep track of you. Just don't go faster than 15 miles per
Okay,
hour.
I'll skip around this video a little bit more
It may lose signal.
as it gets to the guts of this drone.
Another phone pop-up, right? Here's where your phone will go. Instructions for phone holding.
I don't think James has done flight testing of this drone yet.
So let's show you guys that again. You can put your phone up there in front of the antennas.
Or if he did, I didn't
Now,
do
if
the
you
right
have
video.
another little thing, you put a phone back there too. Slide on and off. Lock. Control.
No, I don't see
six,
flight test for adjustment yet.
Up, down.
Thanks for
autopilot
following, David
on the
S.
Side. GPS. Here's your GPS button on this one. This one
Me
has
personally
GPS.
busy. I don't
Now,
have
the
any
one thing
anymore.
I didn't mention
I had
is
one.
yes,
I
it
had
has
one
the
that hit a
Holy Stone
tree
Fly
and
Mini
broke.
App.
Both
of them.
So I don't
It's
personally have any
actually
drones
very
anymore.
cool.
But
This one has high
on the
low power
team,
plus lighting.
spread out through all the team members,
Actually
maybe
cool
a
that
dozen.
They have these on these controllers. The drone. This one is larger, and I'm going to show you guys this. This is almost
Yep.
like the size of a DJI.
Leave it to me. It got a
but
$360 drone,
here is
and
your
I
gimbal.
accidentally
This one
took it
actually
to the
has
park,
rubber stops,
and
so you guys can see
I
this.
just caught it against a
It
tree
actually helps
limb,
with
a big thick
vibration
tree
with the
limb,
4K
and I
CMOS
snapped
and
it.
the image
And even though
sensor,
the propeller
so it
broke,
actually helps
it
stabilize the video.
caused severe damage.
I am
So.
not pulling the lens cover off yet.
Yeah, I should have done a lot more
Back
practice
here
time with my
is
drone before I took
actually
it to the park.
GPS sensors. You will need to have to uncover those. Back here is where you put the battery in, right? Take the battery, slide it in.
Yeah, that
you're
happens.
good to go.
It happens. It's not the most expensive technology gadget that got destroyed in
Do
my
not
house.
know.
My ZV-1 that
fully
burnt out
charged,
would have
guys.
been
Look.
the most expensive.
I think powered right up. We'll
My
shut
dog,
that
my
off.
dog
Power
chewing
button's
up my
on the
eye
battery, guys,
massager
so just remember
wasn't
that.
thrilling either.
We're powered off. Take the battery out. Never leave your batteries in these.
Hey Vicky, how you doing?
Remember, they are lithium, so...
So again, this drone is on
fire.
sale today, and this is a 4K drone. This drone will do a good job of flying over your house, your roof. It uses GPS to auto land at its location where it launches from. If it should run out of battery, go out of range. You do not have to worry about this drone being lost. If it goes out of range or it starts running low on battery, it auto returns, so you don't have to worry about losing it. The other cool thing about this drone too is Holy Stone includes extra batteries with it. Most drones do not come with extra batteries. You have to buy the batteries separately. So it's a nice touch that they include some extra batteries for more flight time as well. So that you can get out there and actually have an hour of flight time. Because, you know, most drones, it's like, depending on the size of the drone, the little ones, you get maybe 10, 12 minutes of flight time. The big ones usually get between 15 and 30 minutes of flight time. So the extra batteries make a difference, especially if you have to drive out to some distance to get a lot of clearing. You want to make sure that you have enough flight time that it was worth driving out to a clear area while you practice and experiment with your drone. So this is an excellent option. It's a really, really good drone for the price of under $300, especially on the discount today at $239.99. It's definitely a great drone to learn on, and then decide if you want to upgrade to, say, a DJI or one of the bicopter 00 robotics drone, or one of the super high-end drones later on. This is a really, really good mid-range drone. Stairgate. Oh, yeah. That way they can't get on the stairs. I don't want to. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't blame you. So, I've had a house before with stairs, and I've used stairgates before for little. They only work on the littlest kids. Only the littlest kids, once they get past a certain age, they easily figure out how to go over them and around them. Oh man, I remember my kid used to climb on the balcony. Oh, screwing one? Yeah, it all depends if they have the strength to heave themselves up on over it. I think I've get good experience. I had one of my kids, right, and I'll be honest with you. take a belt, right? A loop of belt and like scale it with a belt around and stuff like that. I mean, they get creative. Yeah. They get very creative. All right, next up on the list is this Renpho AI Smart Bike. So I actually reconfigured my room to better showcase this bike today. Normally this bike is over there and I can't show it on camera, but today I'm gonna do a little bit of a camera tilt here as I pulled it and put it where the dog bed normally is. So this is the Renpho AI Smart Bike. And I really, really love this magnetic resistance smart bike. I've been sick for the past week, so I have not done my rowing machine or my smart bike in the past week because my lungs don't have the capacity for me to really heavily exercise. So I'm just going to show you. You can see I even have my little Goose Goo portable fan on here, which I use, which is out of battery now. I got to charge it. But it has this little tablet stand area for you putting any size tablet or phone on it. It pairs with a smartphone app on your phone. And again, it's magnetic resistance. You use this right here to spin the level. 80 levels of magnetic resistance. It goes from 0 to 40 with half increments. And so you get all the magnetic resistance levels you need. It adjusts for any site. Not only does the seat adjust, but you can also turn this knob here and adjust the handles as low or as high as you need to. Like if you're one of those people who likes doing the spin bikes where you're kind of like leaning down, you could do that with this bike. But I tend to not like doing the leaning down thing. I know some people like doing the leaning down thing when they hold the handlebars. I don't tend to like the leaning down thing myself, but you can do that. There's a lot of options here, and it's really easy to just loosen and spin. The pedals are nice. They fit my shoes really good. It's easy to wheel over because it's got the wheels, so you just kind of tilt it up, and then you can just wheel it however you want to. It's not overly heavy either, but really, really excellent indoor smart bike. I've used it before I got sick. I've used it every day consistently. I was racing on the app on it. I listen to Audible and my audiobooks a lot while I use it. I'm just a really, really big fan of this smart bike. It is a really, really good deal right now at discount of $499.99 as well. Because if you've been wanting to get those AI smart bikes, and particularly magnetic resistance, the magnetic resistance when you crank it up really feels like you're pedaling uphill on a steep mountain or a slope, and it really will cause burning in your thighs and really exercise your thighs. Get your heart rate up. Between this on the highest resistance and my rowing machine, I've got my my lower half and my upper half covered. There's literally the only two pieces of exercise equipment you need to virtually cover 95% of your muscle groups. Is a rowing machine and an exercise bike, and you're pretty much covered, right? So those are the two main pieces of equipment that I have. I have a bench too, which I'm going to show you 2 products up ahead. But again, really, really cool bike. And this is my new go-to exercise bike that I've been using consistently. Pull the camera back over to me a little bit more. Is that too much? Take a sip of drink. That's fun. So, I know I don't look it, but I actually do more fitness and workout stuff than you think. I used to work out a lot. Like 2008 to 2012, I was like benching 220. I was running miles. I was like really, really fit. And I've retained a lot of my strength, but I have almost no endurance or stamina anymore. But this Zulus weight belt, and unfortunately this came just like a few days before I got sick, so I only got to go on one walk with it. But this weight belt is fantastic for adding an extra, well, this one's the 12 pounds, but you can add an extra 16 pounds if you need to. And the weight belt you wear, it's like a vest, right? You wear it over like this, and you buckle it closed, and you do various activities with it. Have it upside down. Come on, have it upside down. Here we go. Make sure I got this right. All right. I had it upside down. It's heavy. Heavier than it looks. So, even though it says 12 pounds, it does feel heavier. But it's not. You get your little phone case or any case you want to carry with you here. You clip it, and you're good to go. What this does is this adds extra impact to your workout. If you're running, you're jogging, even if you just go for a regular walk, going for a walk with an extra 12 pounds on your shoulders and back is going to put that much extra tension and friction into your legs, and it's going to make it more impactful and cause you to have a heavier workout. You're going to burn more calories, you're going to sweat more, your heart rate's going to increase more. Now, putting this on and doing push-ups with an extra 12 pounds on my back is that much more impactful. I could do 20 push-ups in a row without it. I could do 15 with it. You definitely feel the extra 12-pound difference when doing push-ups. If I had a pull-up bar, if I could do a pull-up, this also adds that extra impact. So wearing one of these type of vests gives you that extra bit of workout impact to help strengthen your muscles, increase your heart rate, and it's just an easy way to just add that extra weight and help you work out more. Yeah, for me it was a little different. I kind of went downhill after I had my stomach surgery, my hernia surgery. It became difficult for me to work out when I had my hernia surgery in 2016 because I couldn't do any core abdominal exercises anymore or anything like that. So I wound up not being able to do a lot of exercise like I used to. So now even then I have to take it really easy. I can't, like I'm permanently for the rest of my life, I'm not supposed to lift more than 50 pounds. I have a permanent limitation. So it's, I can't do the heavy pressing and the lifting like I used to anymore. So I have to basically balance out light cardio. I can do short bursts on the bike, high intensity. I can do the rowing machine, but I have to be careful because my fascia is like Swiss cheese. So I can't do extended things that can cause tears in my fascia. So, I just have to be a lot more careful. That's why I've had a harder time getting into a fitness regimen where I can kind of lose weight again. I don't expect to be back to my levels of 2010, but I'd like to lose a little bit of weight and work out. Great option. When I feel well enough again and I'm over this cold, that I take the dogs for walks again, I plan on wearing this and doing the same walk routine that I do, the same hike routine I do, and see the difference between doing I do about 22 to 30 minute hike. I have a specific pathway that goes up and down hills because there's a lot of hills where I live. And so I'm going to check and see just how impactful this is at doing that same walk that I normally do. The only thing is when you're using a fitness app, right, that measures your walking distance, it can't measure the fact that you're wearing an extra 16 or 15 pounds or 12 pounds of a vest. So it goes by heart rate, but the distance will be the same. So they're not going to be completely accurate if you're actually trying to calorie count how much is being burned. Those apps that monitor your measurement and distance won't be able to account for the fact that you're adding the extra weight to burn some extra calories. So that's just something to note, that you start getting a little bit inaccurate when you're trying to track that way. Yeah, my wrist is sweating from this band. I don't know if it's the band or just the fact that it's hotter in here. I'll have to watch this one. All right. Next is the Flybird weight bench, which is over there in my corner, and I couldn't bring that over here. I do not have enough room to bring that over here as well. So I'll show you the video on this one.
This Flybird adjustable weight bench pairs perfectly with the Flybird adjustable dumbbells. This weight bench supports a 700-pound weight capacity. It has 7 back positions, 3 seat positions, and I'll show you the different locking positions here for the back, which allow you to do sit-ups, inclines, lift weights, etc. It also has 2 foot pad positions for when you want to use it to actually do sit-ups. But you could see sitting in it, using your Flybird adjustable weight, dumbbells, and lifting, it works out real well. So I took my son here to demo it for me. My son decided to try it out to see if it supports his weight. The footrests doing some sit-ups with the incline all the way back.
Just prepping for my next product.
Slightly inclined towards the ground, so he has to bend all the way backwards to where he's not quite flat. He's actually bent inverted towards the ground, and it supports his weight just fine. I unfortunately couldn't do sit-ups like my son. He's a lot fitter than I am. And of course, he also demoed the adjustable weights as well while sitting on the bench. And again, the bench is really stable, works really
Length
well,
of the seat in the back.
well manufactured. The padding
Good question. I could go over there and measure it if I could find my measuring tape fast enough.
Weight bench. And the great thing about this weight bench is it folds down.
Maybe I can look up the product page real quick, or else I'll have to measure it.
You just simply fold it down, and you're ready to put it away for storage. It folds up very, very nice, and that is a really great feature.
2-inch thick padding. Okay. The seat itself is 13.4 inches in length. The back is 30 inches in length, and it's 10.6 inches wide, the back. Easy to do it that way than it is if you measure it. Yeah, it says exact. It shows you a diagram on the product page. It's the seat itself is 13.4 inches front to back, and it's 30. The back itself is 30 inches height wise, and they're 10.6 inches thickness, width. And this one supports 800 pounds, so your weight plus however much weight you're pressing on it. The max capacity of this bench is 800 pounds. So more than enough to accommodate your at-home workout. I wouldn't recommend doing more than that in your home anyway. So I like this bench. I use it, and my son uses it fairly regularly. I've got the Flybird adjustable weights with it, the dumbbell, which you can adjust, which I use 25 pounds, and my son uses the 15 pounds, although he's up to 25 pounds now too. So we use that pretty regularly together. We need to move our workout stuff to the garage. That's going to be this, like, trying to get that done by summer, end of summer, is I want to clear out the garage, and we want to move some of our workout equipment in the garage and make kind of that our workout space. Because right now I have the rowing machine in the living room, I have the Renfo bike right here in my office, I have the bench in my office. I've kind of got exercise equipment scattered out in different places in the house, and I want to kind of centralize it all into one area. That's my goal. Yeah, that's a nice one. I like that it folds up when you're done too. So next up on the list is this cozy vintage luggage retro set. And I still have this here, so I'll show it in person. And it's a fairly nice size luggage set, right? It's got all four wheels on the bottom, rolls real nice. It just has a really nice premium look and feel. I love all the straps and the buttons. Smells like genuine leather. Comes with the luggage tags built in to use them. You've got your lock for the outside. Inside, you've got pouches to put your accessories and your toiletries. It also includes this little garment bag over here, right, that you can hang on the inside too, which holds even more, which is nice. Comes with the little interior hand luggage, which again, combination lock you could set on it as well. Just a lot of nice touches on this thing. My combo. There we go. Just a really, really cool luggage set, honestly. If you needed a luggage set, that's kind of like that traditional, I don't know, it reminds me of kind of like Death on the Nile or Orient Express, or the kind of like 40s and 50s like Voyage, Indiana Jones type luggage sets. That's what this reminds me of. And I just like all the little rivets and the buttons, and they're all metal and just very sturdy, very durable. So if you need a new luggage set and you want something that when you see it coming up on the roller of the airline and you know nobody else is going to have that set, this will stand out. From all those generic black luggage sets that you can't tell if it's yours or somebody else's without going to look at the tag, get a luggage set that you know is going to be yours the moment you see it come off that roller. That's a good option for you. Yeah, exactly. It looks really cool. And it's hard to describe how it feels, but it just feels so premium. The leather just feels really nice. The smell, it smells like well-oiled leather, and it just has that vintage. Every button is like so perfectly lined up, and it all snaps together real satisfyingly when you snap it all together. I don't know if you're like one of those people that like has that sensory thing, but I like snapping buttons and unsnapping buttons. It's one of like things I like doing. I don't know why I like snapping and unsnapping buttons, but I do. And just like when you open up the lock and you have that satisfying click when it just like opens up the lock, I just really like this luggage set. It's really nice. It won't fit in the overhead bin, so that big one obviously you have to check. You're not going to be able to fit that in the overhead bin. The small one probably could go in the seat in front of you. Yeah, the small one's fine, but the big one definitely has to be checked. So next up is probably one of the coolest little things I splurged on for my son. And so my son, he helps me find new products to test and review, right? And he finds all the trendy stuff, right? Because he's on TikTok, and him and his friends are always looking at what's the coolest and trendiest thing that they can get. And so often he gets me good ideas on products to grab and test and review. Ones that are popular, ones that are trendy right now. And this is the Spirit Tool world's strongest water gun. And what makes this unique is it doesn't shoot gel beads. You don't load anything into it but water. You stick it face down in a water bucket, and you pull the switch forward, and it pulls up the water. It sucks up the water into its container, and then you press it, and it fires one it compresses the water into a bullet. Fires one shot of water in a bullet. You have about 20 shots on a single tank before you got to refill it. And if you long press it, it'll shoot like a longer jet, like a big stream, much further, much more powerful. It's kind of got this little counter on the top of it. And you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the guns from the movie Aliens. I'll be honest with you. Other than it being blue, when me and him are playing with water guns, this is actually, I just think of like Aliens, like the Colonel Marines, right? That's what I think of when I think of this. And you don't have to worry about, Nerf bullets all over the yard. You don't have to worry about paint pellets everywhere. It just shoots water. So you just line up a couple of buckets in the yard that you have to, like, at your stationary points, and then all you're doing is go around just firing blasts of water at each other. It is so much fun. And the water blasts are quite intense. I'm going to show you the video. So it actually feels like getting hit with a big water balloon, like a big hit water balloon. Definitely wear eye protective eyewear. You will get hurt if you accidentally get shot in the eye with these, because it does compress the water into these bullets. That is so bad. But, yeah, I'll show you the video on this, but it's super, super fun. Yeah, you just point the face down the bucket, you pull the trigger forward, and it sucks up the water, and then you just fire the water bullets. Yep, that's this one. Again, it's certainly a luxury investment. It's for a water gun. It's not cheap, right? But my God, is it the most fun water gun we've ever played with. It's like, sometimes that memory and that fun is worth the extra premium, especially in the summer. You're playing with your kids. You can't put a price on that, right? You're making memories. Making memories. We are here testing out and showcasing the Spyro water cannon. This is an automatic water blaster that sucks up water and it fires water bullets or a water stream. We're going to show you how to fill it up first. What you'll notice here is there's a double weight trigger. If you pull the trigger forward while you hold the gun into a bucket of water, it will fill up the gun and with the water that you need, and then you could fire your bullets after. And then of course you have two ways to pull the trigger. The first way is short shots, which are single bullets of water. The second is you hold it and then you shoot a stream of water. We're going to show you how that works. It'll show you when it's filling and how much water is left in it. To fill up the gun, just stick it in the water, pull the trigger forward, and you can see the fill line going right there, how much water it has. It'll stop when it reaches 100%. There we go, we're 100% fill. Now you will get some overflow. If you have too much water in the chamber, you will get some overflow spillage, but don't worry about that. Now we're going to show you what single bullets look like first, and we're going to aim at that tree over there. See the single shot there? Single shot of bullet. Nice. Now, if you hold it down, it'll start loading more water in the chamber, and now when he releases, it'll fire a longer spray. Giant spray bullet, goes further out. Now it drains fairly quickly, so always have a bucket of water handy. It approximately drains 5% per single shot, and what would you say, 15% for a stream shot? Let's do a couple more shots. All right. This thing is fun. I'll just tell you that much.
Here we are, testing the water cannon, shooting some empty cans. Go ahead and make some shots.
One of those cans was empty.
Ooh, nice hit. Oh, wow. I got sprayed by that. Oh, and I got sprayed again. So this was not an empty Coke can. This was a full Coke can he hit. That's how much power it has with its blast. Go ahead, shoot it again. A full Coke can. Oh, he's doing a big stream. I missed. Oh, wow, that was crazy. Look at that. He just punctured the can. I want to see how it felt getting hit with the shots. With the short spray, it feels like being hit with a water balloon, honestly. One of those big, heavy water balloons filled up when it hits you and splashes on you. That's about exactly how it feels. It feels like a heavy water balloon exploding. It has about as much pressure as a big water balloon exploding on you. So the water gun charges via USB-C. It has plenty of battery life. You can see the battery lasts a long time. You just have to fill it quite frequently when I use it. Here's the power switch to turn it on and off. Here is where you would plug in the USB-C cable to start charging it. It's at the bottom of the handle here. But awesome gun for water fun. I really like the way it shoots water bullets. And let's see some more of these streams. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Chases after them.
is actually quite heavy, especially when it's full of water. So it's just pretty fun to play with. Now, you cannot shoot your dogs with this thing. It has too much impact, and I would not shoot my dog with it. But when shooting the water bullets in the air, Pumpkin jumps at them and tries to bite at the water bullets. But it is premium. So this is super popular right now, and people are actually scalping these. So you can find these going for over $400, a single one on eBay for over $400. It's almost like PlayStation 5s. People just suck these up and scalp them. Is that for the 2-pack or the single one? Yeah, for the dual set. Yeah, it's not surprising. These things are so popular. It's kind of like the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. People are just snapping them up and then reselling them. That's the way it is. I got mine on Amazon because it was sold out on their website. It's never in stock on the website. Sometimes you just gotta pay the premium if you really want it. But that's the way it happens. So really fun, super enjoyable, just hours of entertainment. They didn't contact me. I bought that out of pocket because my son wanted it. So they probably, you know what? They probably don't have enough stock. If they don't have enough stock to keep it on their site, my guess is they probably have a stock issue right now. So next up is the Raptor Shield case, and this one happens to be for the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. And since I had it on hand rather than show a video, which we've shown the video before, I just want to show you just how much I like this case because the laser red. Now, you could get the iridescent, right? But this laser metallic red just looks so awesome on this case. And being the fact that this Raptor case has 10-foot drop protection, it's just really provides a lot of, whether it's your iPhone, whether it's your Samsung, you get a lot of protection with these Raptor cases. And Raptor cases are just really good for your phone. So I just really like this laser red color here. And this is one of my favorite cases. So I have this on my S22 Ultra model at all times lately. Again, protects the cameras with the bumped out protection over there. Extra protection on the corners, so if it hits the corners, you got the extra airbags over here, these cushioned corners, which are thicker than just the side casing. So really nice case. Think of Raptor if you need a new case for your phone. You get some really good options from them. They have like 3 primary colors, and those are going to be the laser red, the kind of like iridescent, which is kind of like a greenish purple hue. But really nice cases. I like them. The only reason why I don't use a Raptor case on my iPhone is because I have to have, just because of conditioning, a belt clip. And so there's not a lot of companies that still do the armored case with the belt clip thing. And so that's why on my iPhone, which is my primary phone I have on my hip all the time, I still use an OtterBox case just because I need the belt clip. But it doesn't look good. I mean, it's not super attractive. It's just functional. So next up, I know we're like past the majority of the COVID season, but KN95 masks are still important to have because A, travel for airlines still, and B, I was sick with a cold, right? But I still had to run out and do stuff. And I don't need people thinking that I got COVID and I'm going to infect everybody. So I still wear masks when I go out because it's the courteous thing to do. Doesn't matter if you have COVID, if you have a cough, you have a cold, you have a flu, wear a mask to protect other people so that you're not sneezing, coughing, you keep it all contained. So to me, it's a matter of common courtesy. So I wear a mask even if I show any signs of coughing or being sick. And when I have a cold and I go to the grocery store, I go to Vons or whatever, I'm wearing a mask if I'm any signs of sick whatsoever. Just the way it is. It's just common courtesy, especially now that people might think you have COVID. It's better just like wear a mask. So these KN95 masks are a bit better and higher protective quality than the flat masks. I think I might have some of those flat masks here too. There. So I got my house is quality masks, right? Because my kids are in school, they have the school mandate masks, so quality masks. So this is the brand that I'm showing. This is the KN95 BLS code protective mask. Their KN95 masks are far better, thicker than these type of masks, right? Much thicker material. They're better at filtering. Now, I would say they're not quite as comfortable to wear. right? They're kind of like, even when you like adjust the nose bridge and you adjust the metal aluminum, it's a little uncomfortable. But I have a solution for that, and I'm going to show you the solution for that. Because the solution to make those KN95 masks more comfortable is just a padded nose bridge away. That's where these come in. And these nose bridge pads combined with this mask give you the ultimate in comfort when having to wear them. So you get a whole bunch of these nose bridge pads, just peel them off. Again, uses 3M adhesive because 3M is like the best adhesive and it's almost like they have a liner that literally is your placeholder guide on where you put it. You just line it up perfectly inside your pad here, line it up on all the edges here, and just follow that stitching. And then now you have the ultimate nose bridge protection, which helps conform it perfectly. And the best part is, if you're one of those people that wears masks and you breathe through your nose or you're breathing through your mouth, and that wind goes up in your eyes and fogs your glasses, or gets in your eyes and fogs your glasses, because of that foam padding, it no longer does that. It now drives your breath and the wind down into the mask itself, and you no longer get that wind going up in your and fogging your glasses or your breath going up in your eyes. Absolutely insanely how useful these are. So if you are somebody who doesn't like the feel of the KN95 masks, these nose bridge pads make all the difference in the world, especially if you have problems with your mask. And these nose bridge pads are compatible with the other type masks too. But if you're one of the people who wears masks and it causes your breath to come and fog up your glasses, these nose bridge pads eliminate that from happening. So very, very useful to have any value. Yep. That's the conform it to not have any air gaps is obviously important. But again, remember, the mask is not to prevent you from catching something. The mask is to contain your own germs and prevent somebody else and limit the radius your germs spread to somebody else. So still useful. And believe me, guys, the variant going out there, the BA5 variant, and all the cold and the flu season's coming, there's still reasons to use a mask, right? Even if it's a little bit less serious of a version of COVID, I know people who are getting sick left and right. I mean, Nate had COVID in early July. I tested twice negative when I had this cold. I thought it was COVID at first, but it's not COVID. But I just know people left and right who are catching it. Also, I see the trends, right? I'm an Amazon influencer. I see my trends, and I'm seeing tons of sales of forehead no-touch thermometers, masks. I'm seeing trends of all this stuff going on the rise. So just be careful out there. If you're going to be in a crowded place, better to have a mask than not have a mask, just to give yourself that extra little protection. All right. So that would finish my segment part of the show. And I know I'm running a little long, so I'm going to go a little quickly through Mrs. DragonBlogger's segment because I ran pretty long through mine. So we'll just go through her product showcases real quick here. The first one up is she did a showcase for this Michael Kors watch, which is a really pretty watch. Only 5 more products and we'll do the giveaways.
So it comes with the great box, which you can use to store. It has the like the nude or the rose gold kind of matte finish band. It is Japanese movement, but if you're looking for, you know, a women's watch that designer,
I'm gonna spit on my green tea, Wooter.
And this one I really like because it is a simplistic dial. It's easy to read. Some of the watches are really, you know, small and you can't really read the numbers. But this is awesome. You see the Michael Kors. It is genuine leather. But really nice. Really nice.
Now,
You know,
my wife
watch,
has
and like I
an
said, you can
iWatch,
use
an
this
Apple Watch too.
for it. So,
But when she goes out,
makes a great gift.
gets dressed up for
For anyone that
dinners,
likes
goes out to
that
fancy
rose gold
events,
type
she
of
puts on
motif.
a more
Really
traditional
popular.
luxury style watch. She
Because
only
it's
uses her
flattering when
iWatch
you
in kind of like everyday out situations. But when she wants to get dressed up, she'll put on one of her other fancy watches. I call them fancy watches. Fancy watches. Oh, so she has a 3rd gen Apple Watch, and I just got the 7th gen Apple Watch. Yeah, so her Apple Watch is 3rd gen. I just got the 7th gen. But my wife's got the newer iPhone 13 Pro Max, and I've got the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And the iPhone 13 Pro Max, the macro lens on the camera is so good compared to the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So the iPhone 13 Pro Max it's not in the Pro, and it's not in the base iPhone 13. But the iPhone 13 Pro Max has an incredible macro lens for close-up shooting.
We have this Michael Kors bolo style bracelet, which you could wear.
She still has the iPad. I'm still using her iPad 3
Well, I
too.
wear a lot of
3rd
bracelets,
generation.
as most of you, always see. But this is really great because this will fit so many different people. Because it goes all the way out it'll easily fit an 8-inch wrist. But if you need it very small, like let's say,
So she loves this bracelet because you could just simply use the bolo
go as
to adjust
tiny
it to any size
and you have the
wrist, and you
Michael
could wear
Kors
it loose
there,
or
you have
tight, however you want. So
the crystal
she really loves
is
this
in
one.
rose tone, super cute. But because it's a bolo, it's great. It'll fit so many different people. So really great little bracelet.
So my wife used to have a Microsoft Surface, and then she switched to a MacBook Air, and now
Isn't that cute?
she switched from the MacBook Air to the Asus gaming laptop. Because the MacBook Air wasn't cutting it, because she needs something more versatile. See, when she was in college, when she was taking college courses, the Mac was more useful. But then during her day-to-day, where she's doing, she's helping with DragonBlogger stuff, and occasionally she's playing Steam games or having the kids use a laptop, and so the Windows one was more versatile. My wife, she was taking college courses. She had gone to culinary school, but then a few years ago she kind of went back, and she would just. My wife tends to always like keep herself busy, right? So she would just take extra courses constantly, just picking up college courses, edX courses, the local community college courses. She was just studying for different things. Now she's just working, running DragonBlogger with me, but she was working towards a 2nd degree for a while there. All right, and next up is a much more budget-friendly little pendant here. I'll show you this link here. Literally, if anything is nautical, sea-themed, mermaid, because we live so close to the beach, and my son's in the Navy, my wife collects virtually everything that's related to nautical items whatsoever. And so that is not the video. That is the product page. So where is the video? Give me a second. I copied the wrong thing. I meant to copy the video link and accidentally copied the product page link. So give me 2 seconds here. Is that this one? Yes, it is. My mistake. Here we go. Really? Am I getting the same copy-paste error that my team used to report I'm having issues? Let's see. Fascinating. That is interesting. Let's try the next video and then switch back to that one. Okay, so something about when you copy an Amazon product page, it then causes it to break, and then it won't go and do video again or something. That's interesting. Okay. I was able to reproduce the issue that my team has where they occasionally copy in the browser embed and then it's broken. Interesting. Let's see if I can fix this real quick here. Let's see. Lock, unlock. Let me switch scenes and go back to it. Fascinating. All right. Well, that is fascinating. All right, let me see if I can fix that real quick here. Another browser embed. Let's see if that was just corrupt. Let's see if that works. Interesting. All right. Well, let me try that on a different scene then. That's the first time that happened to me. My teams reported it and complained about it, but that's the first time that actually has happened to me. Let's see if it happens on another scene. Yeah, it's interesting. All right, well, that's different. All right, I got another option. It's fine. All right, another option.
So this is another necklace that I had come across. This is a mermaid with the mermaid tail. It has the blue CZs. Really nice. Really intricate here. It's Austrian crystals. It's white gold plated. So you'll have that plating. So if you can wear white gold, you can wear rhodium. You'll be able to wear
There,
that.
I'm unmuted now.
Austrian crystals. So it's cool.
All right.
It has the built-in bail.
That was complicated.
Here. And really great chain to it because it's not a real thin chain. It does have the lobster claw clasp. It does have an extender. So you'll go out to 20 inches on this. And the bail is built in. So I can get that. So instead of sticking up, the bail is built right into the mermaid pendant here. And they do
Am
finish
I
the
still
back,
muted?
which is nice.
Shows my mic's picking up. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
So if you're looking for
Okay.
some mermaid themed
Okay, Rover.
gifts, or if you're
I'll
just
take a look
lover
at
of
it.
the ocean and mermaids, check this one out too.
All right, only 2 more products, and then I'll be drawing the winner of the gift cards and the mystery product. So there's the link, dragonblogger.com/gift card. And then now we're going to switch over to the next product real quick here. And Miss Dragonblogger does not waste time. She does relatively short, concise videos. You won't see... She does an occasional James Here length video, but not too often. Not too often. I think this is the right video, right?
Now this does come with the chain. Now
This is that wire-wrapped
genuine
amethyst pendant.
And what they did was they wire wrapped it in silver wire to create your bail. Pretty large bail, so you could easily put this on another chain if you want to.
It's like a chat app. It does have a learning curve.
So great little gift. Good
Think of
stuff.
it as like joining a server, and there's different
This is just really
channels
pretty.
inside
I
the
do
server,
believe that they
and
sell different
chat inside those channels.
stones. Perhaps maybe like citrine or topaz, but purple is my favorite color. So these are great. These are great. Maybe bridesmaids gifts, stocking stuffers. Good for teenagers. Anybody that loves crystals.
Yeah. Once you get into it, it's you get used to it. Yep, of course, purple pendant. Finally, the last video, and then we'll get to the giveaways. This is the diffuser that my wife covered, and what makes this diffuser such a good deal, and she covered this on a live stream and showcased it to everybody before, is the fact that it comes with the 10 essential oils.
So a lot of these diffusers are really
which makes
popular.
a great value.
This is a really cool one. I put some lavender in here, and I put the water in. Now I'm going to add a little bit of cedar. Smells, and figure out what smells good. So I'm going to add a little bit of cedar. So, oh, that smells good. So we're going to turn it on here. Self-explanatory. Here's your cord. It does need to be plugged in. So I think
DragonBlogger.com/gift card.
You can also,
is where you sign up for the gift card giveaway
so
and the mystery product giveaway.
The buttons right here. You can also change
it leaves you
the
in
colors. There you go.
I smell that very strong, by the way, from here.
I think it has like 17 colors. Let me see here.
So this oil diffuser is
so
still in this room
aroma
on that
diffuser.
desk over there.
It does come.
It's just
with
off right now.
10 essential oils.
Every once in a while, I put like a little bit of cinnamon,
which was really
essential
sweet.
oil in there because I love the smell of cinnamon.
So it comes with these oils. It comes with lavender.
Oh, that's cool, Rising Siren.
Tea plant, peppermint,
eucalyptus,
lemon,
just in time, Wiley.
orange flower,
Late, but you're still in
rosemary,
time.
frankincense, cedar, and cinnamon. And it has
I'm
4 built-in time settings. It also has 7 light choices. And it does have an auto shut off. So if it runs for a certain amount of time, it will shut off. You know, like when it has 1 hour, 3 hours, 6 hours, and so on. And then it does have auto shut off that if the tank gets dry, it will shut off. So it doesn't like burn.
It's so hot.
Yeah, I mixed lavender and the cedar.
He was laying out in the sun because he's really, really warm.
Maybe I'm onto something.
Really warm. Hot. Oh yeah, you smell like the dirt.
And again, you get the lavender, the tea plant, the peppermint, eucalyptus, lemon, the orange flower, rosemary, frankincense, and cedar. Oh, and each of the bottles is 10
He's just
mLs.
bothered that I moved his bed
So
to the other side
they
of the room.
give you a
Put the
standard
Renfro
size
bike.
bottle, not just like little sample ones. They give you a full size, which is really nice.
All right, you get the gist.
I really like this
10
one.
separate essential
I liked it for a
oils,
couple
nice
reasons.
cool colors. It's just a
They
really,
give you the
really
oils
cool oil diffuser,
included.
and highly recommend.
And I like how
think we can
powerful
go ahead
it is.
and pause this, and we can finally go to pick the winners of the giveaway. Tilt that way a little more. Ah, that's better. All right. I wish I had like a little remote that I can move my camera. Right now it's kind of like on a pole on a tripod, and I've got to manually tilt it. If I could automate it a little better so that I can have remote control on it, that'll be a little better. I got to work on that. Yeah. So he's upset that his bed's moved out of the way because I put the Renfro bike over here. So that's what he wants to go play. All right. Next up, the giveaways. Ready for the gift card giveaways, everybody? I think we're ready for the gift card giveaways. Tracking bases, huh? Nice. All right, we're gonna go do the gift card giveaways first. Again, DragonBlogger.com/gift card is where you go to enter. This is your chance You only have like a couple of seconds left. DragonBlogger.com/gift card. And you're going to have to hurry up. And we're going to choose the first winner of the giveaway. Now, you could choose $5 Amazon gift card, $5 PayPal, or if you're a Steam gamer, PC Steam gamer, you could choose a $5 Steam gift card too, if you prefer. I do allow you to choose one of those 3 options. And we're going to do... there we go. All right. First winner is Jennifer L. Jennifer Lude is the first winner. Jennifer Lude here. 60 seconds to claim the prize. Waiting for Jennifer Lude to claim the prize. Thank you, Patatom. Congratulations, Jennifer. I see you claim the prize. Next gift card winner. Rising Siren. Congratulations. You're the second gift card winner. Rising Siren. I know you're still here, so claim the prize. Waiting for Rising Siren to claim. There she is. Okay. Now we choose the mystery product, which Mrs. DragonBlogger already packed the mystery product box before she went off to Vegas with Oliver. So it's ready for me to just put your address on it and then put it out in the UPS this week. So the mystery product winner this week is, drum roll, Austin J. Austin J. Let me go look up that name, see if there's an Amazon handle there. Austin J. Is there an Austin J chat? I'm checking to see what the Amazon handle name is there because I don't recognize the name. Yeah, I'm betting might not be in the chat. We'll see. Yep, that's you, AJ, Austin J. Yep, that's you. Congratulations. You won the mystery product giveaway, and I will be contacting you to collect your address and ship you the mystery product package. So congratulations, AJ. New winner of the mystery product, too. So I think that's your first win on the live stream, right, AJ? I don't recognize your name for any previous draws. I can't say what it is. It's completely random. So AJ, when he gets the box, so what a lot of people are doing is they're posting pictures of what they got and putting it in our Discord. So I highly recommend you come to our DragonBlogger.com/Discord. Come and see what is in the prize winners channel. That's where people post the pictures of all their prizes. And so Margaret will tell you she got a cool box. You know, everybody gets a whole bunch of different random stuff in their mystery boxes. Some of it's tech stuff. It could be anything. It literally. Okay, here's the trick. If you've seen us review the product, it's going to be something we reviewed, right? Something we've unboxed, something we reviewed. So chances are it's one of the 4,000 products that we've covered already, typically. Yes, Mrs. DB knows. No, we do not send unsanitary items. So if we review a water flosser, if we review, anything to do with sanitary care, like toothbrushes, hygienes, we don't put that stuff in there. Let's see. Okay, the exception was if I ship a robot vacuum out, I will be 100% honest with you. If I am giving away my RoboVac and a mystery product, I will do my absolute best to clean out the tray, but there is a chance it will have some residual pet hair or dust from my household in it, no matter how good I clean it. So there's only one exception, is I cannot sanitize 100% the interior tray of a RoboVac or a product that's used for cleaning purposes, like a hand vac or a stick vac. There's a chance that no matter how, I do my best job, right? But there might be some residual dust in there. So unless that's an issue, that shouldn't be an issue because it's cleaning the floor anyway. But that's just the one thing to know. Yeah, absolutely, you could definitely do that. And James also does mystery boxes sometimes, and Nate does his own random prizes from his stream sometimes. In addition, we try to randomize it so that any one of our streamers streams, whether it's Nate, James, Nikita, Asteroidia, or Deer Power, we try to rotate out gift cards so that not every stream has a gift card, but It's random. Some do, some don't, just to be worth checking them all out. Obviously, we got Nate streaming every Monday, Tuesday at 6 a.m. And then he does Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at noon Pacific time. And then James is Wednesday through Saturday. We've got Nikitas on Monday, Tuesday night. Asteroid now is always going to be Wednesday night and Friday nights. So she's permanently part of the stream team 2 days a week now. Dear Power does 2 days a month. We're still lining up which days in August she's going to be streaming for us. But we're constantly expanding the stream team. We're covering more and more products. We're getting into more segments and categories. And things are just expanding off of there. Angelo, do me a favor and reach out to him on my Discord. He should have gone through and redone all the packages. See, when Nate did the first round of giveaways, he made a huge mistake because he prints his own shipping labels at home. So he weighs the packages and he prints the shipping labels at his house. And he made a huge mistake on calculations, and he messed up on the prices. So all the labels he shipped didn't have enough postage, and they all got sent back to him, and he had to reship them out to everybody. Okay, I will follow up with him, Angelo, on you on that. I will follow up with you on that. Remember, he had his computer down for the past, from Monday through Thursday of last week. He had no computer. He's waiting his computer parts to be replaced and everything too. So he was having to deal with that. Yes, I know James James really decked out his mystery box. Yeah, he packs his closet full of stuff. So thank you everybody for tuning in for the Sunday show. Hope you had a good time. So the products we checked out here, I finished setting up my son's Anycubic Cobra printer. So when he comes back, all he has to do is auto level it, and then he can start doing his test prints on it. And I've got to finish setting up the rest of the team's shows for the week. And probably going to go play some PlayStation 5 and then watch some more What We Do in Shadows on the rest of the day until my wife and son get back. They should be back in about a couple of hours. Maybe we'll order dinner tonight. Just chill and watch a show or a movie. Everybody have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great start of the week, and stay safe out there. I won't stream it. The reason why I don't stream Horizon Zero Dawn, I could, but there's a bug in the game where whenever you quick save at the campfire, it instantly terminates the stream. And so if I streamed it, whenever I quick save, it would just cut the stream anyway. So that's why I don't bother streaming it. All right. Have a great rest of the afternoon, everybody.